Hi there everyone, I wanted to give you a new class plan for this week. So from now on I'm going to be doing a recorded video, and then I'll also send you the link for the recorded live class, which will just be a recording of me talking through the live class, so you'll have access to that as well, so hopefully that'll also be useful. So we're going to start just on our feet, so feet and knees hip width apart. We'll do some neck stretches first of all. So keeping your head facing forward, and then we'll tip your head over to your right shoulder. Slide your left hand down the side of your trousers a little bit. Get a really nice stretch in the side of the body, side of your neck, sorry. Okay, good, let's come back up to centre and we'll take the head over to the other side. Slide your right hand down. Just take some nice deep breaths here. Just starting to relax through your shoulders. Okay, good, back to centre. Let's do that one more time on each side. Slide in the opposite hand down. And then on to the other side. Good, just gently easing off these neck muscles. Back to centre, so we'll take it into the squishy peach. So chin down to your collarbone. Let your head relax down. Let your shoulders be heavy. And then we'll lift up to the sky, taking the chin all the way up. Good, just keeping that going now, just back into your squishy peach. Nice deep breaths into your stretches. Do that one more time, one of each. Okay, lovely, let's take it into the squishy peach again. And then we're going to roll the chin up to one shoulder. And then we'll drop the chin and we'll roll it down and up to the other shoulder. Just take your time with this one. And just go nice and gently, just slowly easing off those muscles in your neck and in the tops of your shoulders. And when you do this one, you might feel a few clunks. You might also notice one side tighter than the other. Let's do that one last time. Good, and then back to centre. Okay, we're going to mobilise the shoulders now, so lifting the shoulders forward, up, back and down, just the shoulders on their own. Keep your arms nice and heavy by your sides, so really shrugging up to the ears, sending them back, feel your shoulder blades squeeze in together. Okay, good, let's reverse the direction, so coming back, up, forwards and down. Nice big circles. Okay, good. We're going to reverse the direction again. So we're going to go up, back, down and forwards. Okay, we're just going to make these circles a little bit bigger. So just get your elbows involved now. Okay, so just kind of taking the hands onto the shoulders now. Lifting the elbows up, sending them back. And we'll do that a few times. Really feeling your chest muscles opening up now. Okay, and if it's comfortable, we can try and take it into some arm circles from here. So arms all the way up, taking them all the way back, reaching up to the ceiling, spreading the arms out wide. Do that one last time. Okay, good, lovely. Okay, we'll reverse the direction again, so sending the shoulders back, up, forwards and down. Really nice big circles, see if you can get them a little bit bigger as your muscles loosen off. Okay, we'll start to get the elbows involved now, just making these circles a little bit bigger. Taking your hand onto your shoulder, bringing them up and forward. Oh, a few clunks in that shoulder. Okay, arm circles now, nice big arm circles, really reaching up, big stretch. Feel your chest muscles opening up with this one. Shoulder blades pinching together. Good, and then relax here guys, have a little shake out. Should be feeling nice and loose through the upper body now. We're going to get into alignment now, so your feet and knees hip width apart, knees are a bit soft, and we'll get the pelvis into neutral. So isolate your pelvis, we'll start to tip back and forth. Make that move smaller and smaller until you settle round about the middle. Pull in your tummy muscles, relax your arms down. Let's take a big inhale as we shrug your shoulders up to your ears. Attach your helium balloons, one on each ear, and as you exhale, we'll melt the shoulders down and lengthen the spine. And then lifting the rib cage as well this time. And try to keep your ribs lifted. Exhale as you melt your shoulders down and you lengthen your spine, lengthen your neck, tucking your chin a little bit. Let's inhale, bring the shoulders up again. We're going to turn the palms out now, so think about rotating out from your shoulders. Keep your ribs lifted. Exhale, melt your shoulders down, let your shoulder blades slide down and flatten against your back. Elastoplast the shoulder blades so they don't move as you take your arms by your sides. So leading with the thumbs, we'll inhale, float the arms up. Exhale as you melt your shoulders. Inhale. Exhale as you pull the arms down and lengthen through your spine. So helium balloons are on the ears still. We're going to keep that going. So inhale. Exhale to melt the shoulders. Inhale again. Exhale. Add some resistance. So really think about pulling the arms down, lengthening your spine. So pulling the crown of your head away from your tailbone. Do that one last time. Just in your own breath. Okay, really pulling down through your big back muscles. Lengthening up. Okay guys, good. Just have a little shake out. We're going to stay in standing for a little bit longer. Okay, so just thinking about holding this alignment. Abdominals are in, lengthen your spine, ribs are lifted, shoulders relaxed. We're going to do some heel peels. So we're going to be lifting one heel away from the floor, coming up onto your toes and the ball of the foot, and we're going to press the heel back down. So I want you to imagine with this one a little tray of marbles just sitting on top of your pelvis. And we're going to try and not let any marbles roll off. So a nice steady pelvis as we take it into this move. Okay, so we're going to inhale to lift one heel away from the floor. And then exhale as you press your heel down and you lengthen your spine. And we'll change sides. So inhale, lift the other heel away. Exhale, press your heel down, lengthen up. Okay, we'll just keep that going now. So inhale to lift, and then exhale to lower. Okay, so just keeping your abdominals engaged. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Keep tucking in your chin. Think about lengthening through your neck as well as your spine. Using your core muscles now to not let your pelvis move. Okay, so just really imagine those tray of marbles just sitting here. Okay, so as your heel lifts, try and not let your pelvis tip. Oh, we've got clicky ankle this morning. Okay, you feel this work in your calf muscles as well. Okay, and then as you press the heel down, I want you to imagine you're pressing down on a pedal, so adding a bit of resistance. And your pedals pumping more helium into those balloons, helping you to lengthen a little bit more. Okay, good. We're going to float the opposite arm up this time. So as one heel lifts, let's float the opposite arm up in line with your shoulder. Exhale as you float the arm down, press the heel. Switching arms and legs. So inhale to lift. This one's called the toy soldier. Okay, good. So as your arm comes up, think about not letting your shoulder blade wing out. So keep your shoulder blade elastoplasted. Try to not bring the shoulder forward, keep it down and back. So we're holding this alignment as we're doing these heel peels and these arm floats. Lengthening through a little bit more as you lower. And back muscles are really working here. Okay, lovely guys, make this your last one. We'll keep the arms by your sides. We're going to try to lift up on both heels together. You can take it by a wall if you want to for this one, or just stick with your single heels. So keep your abdominals in, belly button into the spine. That's just going to just keep your centre nice and strong. This is where your balance comes from, is your core. Shoulders relaxed, lengthen the spine. Okay, we're going to inhale to slowly lift both heels up together. And then exhale to slowly bring it down with control. Use your core. Okay, good. We're going to keep that going with your own breath. So inhale as you lift, lengthen your spine. Exhale to lower, belly button in, nice and slowly. Okay, well done. Just do that a few times. And taking it by the wall if you do need some support. And sometimes just having a wall there just makes you feel a bit more steady. I think just knowing you've got something to hold on to if you need it. You really feel feel those calf muscles working as well. Almost think about lacing your corset, using your core to keep you balanced. Lovely guys, we're going to float the arms up as well this time. So inhale, let's bring both arms up together, keep your shoulder blades back. Exhale, slowly bring it down, lengthen your spine. Okay, we'll just do a few more. Inhale to lift. Exhale to lower. Lace your corset. Lovely. Okay, let's do one more. Okay, well done. Good. Just have a little shake out, guys. You're feeling that in your legs. Okay, we're going to do one last move in standing now. We're going to do a bit of hip mobility work. So we're going to lean over into your right leg a little bit more. You're going to spread your toes out of your right foot and just plant them down and try to just get all four corners of that foot grounded into the floor. Okay, so we're going to try and lift this other leg up away from the floor if we can. Taking it by the wall again if you want to. So I want you to think about really lacing your corset now. Lengthen the spine, keep your shoulders relaxed and heavy. And just take it slowly, just start to lift the heel away. And then if you're feeling confident, we'll begin to lift the foot up. You don't have to take it too high, just until you find your balance. But if you can take that leg up quite high. If you can, your knee in line with your hip. Okay, but just go at your own position, what feels comfortable for you. So ground down into that right leg. We're going to do some little circles with the knee here, just in one direction. Okay, just start off quite small. Focus on your balance, focus on your core and the four corners of that right foot. If you can, we'll make these circles a little bit bigger. I want you to think about really trying to open up from your hips here. If you can take that knee out to the side a little bit. Okay, good. So you'll be really feeling that in this right leg as well. And you should be feeling this in your hip. Okay, good. We're going to reverse the circle now. Okay, you'll feel that leg getting tired, but just go with it. Lengthen your spine, use your core. Okay, just taking it into a different direction. Let's do one more circle. Well done. And then slowly bring that leg down. Oh, that leg is burning. Good. Give it a little shake out. So working your balance with this one, but also warming up these muscles in the hips, these hip flexors. Okay, good. So let's lean over into the left leg, spread the toes out wide, plant them down, ground down into all four corners of that foot. Okay, lace your corset when you're ready. Let's begin to lift the heel up, and then we'll lift the leg up if you can, holding on to a wall if you need to. Just taking that leg as high as you want to go. Okay, just find your balance first of all, and then we'll start to do these circles. Okay, just start them off quite small, and then if you're feeling confident, you can get a little bit bigger. Keep lengthening your spine. Okay, lovely. Oh, big hip clunk there. Okay, abdominals are really, remember, all of your balance comes from the core. So belly button pulled right into your spine. Okay, lovely guys, let's reverse the direction now. Think about really opening up from your hips. Taking that knee out as wide as you can without losing your balance. Grounding down through that left leg, that left foot. One more circle, well done. And then relax guys, good job. Just have a shake out from here. Oh, feeling those hip flexors burning. I'm going to let you make your way down onto your mat now. I'll just get my camera repositioned. Okay, so we're going to be taking it back into alignment. So I'll let you lie down on the floor. You can have your legs bent or have them straight, whichever is most comfortable. Okay, and then we'll get back into alignment. Just take a few deep breaths when you get there and try to relax your body, let it sink down into the floor. Imagining that you're lying on nice hot sand. On your next exhale, just see if you can let the back of your ribs really melt down, let them flatten into that sand. Okay, and your arms are by your sides, your palms are turned up. Sliding the arms out to the side, let your shoulder blades open up. your chin tucked in slightly, pillow just at the base of your head. We'll get back into alignment through the pelvis, so let's start to tip the pelvis back and forth. Make that move smaller and smaller and settle just round about the middle. So just a very slight space at your lower back, enough we could drag through a little silk scarf and for it not to get caught. Okay, feet and knees hip width apart, and if your legs are bent, evenly spreading out through all four corners of each of your foot. Okay, so we'll go through your breathing now, so your lateral or thoracic breathing. So let's inhale, taking your breath into the sides of the rib cage. And as you exhale, let's pull each side of your rib cage in towards each other, pulling across the upper body. Inhale again, so into the sides of your ribs. Exhale as you pull across your rib cage, and now pull down your tummy muscles. So draw your belly button into your spine without pressing down at your lower back. Inhale again. Exhale as you pull across your ribs, pull down on your abdominals, and pull across the front of your hip bones as well now, as if you could pull your hip bones in together. And we're going to put all of these three things together now. So let's inhale. As you exhale, lace your corset now. So pulling across the ribs, abdominals are down, and pulling across your hip bones. Inhale again when you're ready, and just take a few breaths in your own time. Just start to wake up these corset muscles. Your arms and legs are really relaxed. Your shoulders are heavy in the sand. And we're just trying to isolate all of these bigger core muscles in towards your spine. Okay guys, so the first move we're going to do is some floppy leg lifts. So if your legs are out straight, just bend in the knees. And we're going to bring the heels a bit closer into your body to start off with. Just slightly closer, but still keeping the feet hip width apart. So we're going to be lifting one leg up, but instead of a tabletop leg, this time we're going to have a really relaxed and floppy leg. So the lower part of your leg will just be relaxed down and just dangling from your thigh as we lift up. So I'm going to talk you through the move. Okay, so let's inhale into the sides of the body. Exhale, lace your corset, so ribs, abdominals, pull your hip bones together. We're going to start to slowly lift one leg up. As your leg lifts, relax your lower leg. So just let that lower part of your leg from your knee down just dangle from your thigh. So a really relaxed, heavy leg. We're going to lift up until your thigh is coming straight up from your hip. So your thigh is at a right angle with your upper body. Inhale again at the top. Exhale and lace your corset. We're going to keep the leg really relaxed and start to slowly bring your foot back down onto the floor. Take your time. Keep your corset laced until that foot comes all the way back down. And it's quite a small lift, this move. So we're going to change legs. Let's inhale, exhale and lace your corset. We're going to start to lift the other leg up nice and slowly. Relax your lower leg. If you relax your foot, that helps to switch off these lower leg muscles. Lifting up nice and slowly until your thigh is at a right angle with your body. Inhale, exhale and lace your corset. Keep your leg nice and heavy and floppy. Start to slowly bring your foot back down and then just hover your foot for a few seconds just above the floor. Just before you bring your foot all the way down, just hover it for a second or two and then bring your foot back down. Just getting your muscles working for a little bit longer. We're going to change legs again, so let's inhale, exhale and lace your corset. We're going to slowly lift the other foot up now. Keep your pelvis steady. So imagine that tray of marbles again sitting on top of the pelvis this time. As your leg lifts, you're keeping the lower leg really relaxed. Not letting your pelvis tip to the side. Okay, thigh at a right angle with the body. Inhale, exhale and lace your corset. So hold your pelvis steady, use your corset muscles to do that as we slowly bring your foot back down and then just hovering your foot a few seconds just before you bring it all the way down. And we'll keep that going. Okay, just trying to relax your lower leg as soon as your foot leaves the floor. So really take your time with these ones. Try to not rush them. They are quite a small move. And that little hover of the foot just before you bring it all the way down is just getting your muscles working for a little bit longer. And at that point, it's quite easy to let your pelvis tip forward with the weight of the leg. So whenever your foot is closer to the floor, the weight is further away from your body, so that makes it a little more trickier to not let that weight affect the pelvis. And we're really thinking about using your lower abdominals with these lifts as well. Imagine you could pull your hip bones in together, also getting your pelvic floor muscles engaged. So if you just imagine a cylinder of muscles within your torso, the base of that cylinder is your pelvic floor. And male and females have a pelvic floor. Okay guys, let's do one last move. And then just relax there. Okay, we're going to add in the arms as well. Okay, so this time we're going to float the arms up. So your fingers are pointed up to the ceiling, palms are turned in, your arms are slightly wider than shoulder width apart. Your elbows are soft, they're not locked out. Just let your shoulder blades sink down, let them flatten into the floor. We're going to float the opposite arm behind the body as we lift one leg, still a floppy leg. Okay, so heels are a bit closer in, your pelvis is sitting in neutral. Let's inhale to prepare. Exhale and lace your corset. So ribs, abdominals, pull your hip bones together. And as we slowly lift one leg, we're going to float the opposite arm behind the body. Relax your lower leg, let it just really dangle from your thigh at a right angle with the body. Inhale at the top now. Exhale and lace your corset. Keep your arm nice and relaxed, your shoulder heavy. As you slowly bring your foot down, we're going to float the arm up. Add in that little hover of your foot, again, just before you bring it all the way down. And then we'll change arms and legs when you're ready and keep that going now. So lacing your corset before you lift and then float the opposite arm back. Okay, and then lacing the corset again before you lower. So just be careful when we add in the arms, you might find that your arm is travelling for a bit longer than your leg is now. So just being mindful that your thigh isn't coming too close to your body. It's staying straight up from your hip and not coming any closer than that. You'll be able to feel if your thigh is coming too close because your lower back will start to press down, it will start to rest down on the floor. And we want to avoid that from happening and try to hold that little space at your lower spine. So we're keeping everything in neutral through the pelvis. And your arm is travelling overhead. We now have the weight of this arm trying to lift your ribs up away from the floor. So keep your upper body pressed down. Keep your chin tucked in. Lengthen through your spine and your neck. And keep your shoulder blade nice and heavy on the floor. Okay, we're going to do one last move just in your own time. Lovely guys, when you're finished, let's bring the arms back down by your sides with your palms facing up again. Make sure your feet and knees are still hip width apart, heels are slightly closer. We're going to progress these floppy legs a little bit further. So this time we're going to lift both legs up together but one at a time, and then we're going to bring them down one at a time. Stick with single legs if you would prefer. Okay, so let's inhale, exhale and lace your corset. Let's slowly bring the first leg up, relax your foot, just keep that leg really floppy as you lift. Thigh at a right angle with the body, keep your pelvis really steady. Relax your shoulders, we're going to keep this leg lifted now if you can. Inhale, exhale and lace your corset really tightly. We're going to slowly bring the second leg up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So take your time, good. Now we've got both legs lifted. You might feel your pelvis tipping forward, your lower back might want to arch up. Gently press back through the pelvis so you're still in neutral. Try and keep your ribs down and your shoulders really heavy on the floor. Okay, so belly button into the spine, flatten your tummy muscles, keep your corset nice and tight. Let's inhale into the sides of the body, into the sides of the ribs. Exhale, lace your corset. We're going to slowly bring the first leg down for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Inhale, exhale, lace your corset in your own time. Let's bring that second leg down on its own. And that leg that you're just bringing down now, that can start you off on your next move. And you can also add in your hover of the foot again as you're bringing the legs down. If you want to take this move a little bit further, just challenge your muscles for a bit longer. But try to take your time, especially when you're lifting that second leg. Don't just weak it up. Take your time with it. It just gives you a second to really lace the corset. Make sure you're not tipping out of neutral through the pelvis. Gets your lower abdominals, the deeper core muscles, really engaged. And you can just make sure that my shoulders relax and my ribs down. Just have a little check of all of these different points. And keeping those legs really relaxed, just let them dangle, almost like your calf is just resting on the back of your thigh, so really relaxed legs. Okay, lovely guys, we're going to make this your last move. Just take your time to finish that last one. When you're finished, just have a stretch. You can hug your knees up into your chest, holding at the back of your thigh. Just gently rock your back out from side to side on the floor. Just have a stretch out for your lower back. We're going to progress these floppy legs, just one last move in this sequence. So this time we're going to lift the legs up one at a time, and then we're going to try to lower both legs down together. You can take it back to the previous move and bring the legs down one at a time if you would prefer. Okay, we'll just try and do a few of these, quite a challenging move. So when you're ready, let's take the feet back down, get yourself into position, into alignment, keeping the arms down, palms turned up, and heels a bit closer into the body. It just lets you try to relax your foot as soon as it leaves the floor. Okay, so let's inhale. Exhale and lace your corset, so ribs, abdominals, pull across the hip bones. We're going to lift that first leg up nice and slowly. Take your time, relax your leg. We're going to hold this leg up now. Let's inhale, exhale and lace your corset, and very slowly, take your time, we'll bring that second leg up. Pull down on your tummy muscles, keep the back of your ribs pulled back, shoulders nice and heavy. Keep your corset laced now. Let's inhale into the sides of the ribs. Exhale and lace your corset, and very slowly begin to bring both feet down together. Keep pressing your pelvis back into neutral. Keep pulling your hip bones together, flattening your abdominals. Nice and slowly, take your time. And if you want to take it a bit further, you can add in your hover again. It's up to you. Okay, we're going to keep that going. So single legs up. Both legs coming down together. So now you've got double the weight. You'll feel the weight of both legs trying to pull your pelvis forward. So you'll feel your lower back beginning to arch up. But you want to make sure that you're holding neutral, using your core muscles to resist that weight and gently press the pelvis back a little bit without pressing your lower back into the floor. And quite easy to tense up your shoulders with this move, so just keep checking your shoulders are heavy. Lovely guys, we're just going to do one last move. Okay, lovely, let's make this your last move. Just take your time to finish that one. And then when you're done, we'll hug the knees up into your chest again. Just have a stretch out, just rock your back out from side to side on the floor and give it a nice massage. Really nice for your lower back. You can also Hug the knees in a little bit and then release them, just sort of tipping back and forth through the pelvis a little bit. Feels quite nice. We'll take it into a stretch now, so we're going to keep one knee hugged into the chest, holding the back of the thigh. Press your lower back into the floor. Let's straighten the other leg out on the floor now. And then with your straight leg, just let your foot flop out to the side and then slide your leg out to the side a little bit. So you've got one knee hugged in, one straight leg, and just sliding that straight leg out to the side until you feel a stretch in the front of that hip. So this one's really good for stretching out your psoas muscle, one of your big hip flexors, the only muscle that connects your thigh to your spine. Okay, and then just relax into it, just really let those muscles open up, relax your straight leg. If you want to get a bit deeper, you can just take your knee that's hugged in out to the side a little bit, just an inch or two away from that straight leg. Just helping to stretch across your hip a little bit more. And then we're going to give your glutes a good squeeze. Just squeeze them and hold them nice and tightly for a few more seconds. Just get a bit deeper into that muscle. Lovely, and then just relax there, bring your straight leg back in. Hug that knee into your chest again as well, just start to rock the back out again from side to side. And hopefully that hip's feeling a little bit looser. Also, these floppy legs are quite a lot of work for your hip flexors, so this stretch should feel quite nice. Okay, we're going to change legs, so keep the other knee hugged in. Let's straighten the other leg away. Keep pressing down through the small of your back. Let your foot flop out to the side, and then slide your heel out to the side away from the body until you find that stretch, and just relax into it. Have a few deep breaths here. Keep your shoulders heavy and just keeping the small of your back pressed down, so really helping to lengthen through those muscles. You can take your knee out to the side if you want to get a bit deeper into that stretch, just a little bit to help. Let's give the glutes a good squeeze and just hold them nice and tightly. And then relax here, guys. Lovely. Bring that straight leg back in. Okay, let's take the feet back down, bent legs, hip width apart. Okay, so I'm going to let you go to part 2 of the video. We're going to take it into a bit of a variation with these floppy legs and add in some knee drops as well. So I'll see you in part 2. Thank you.